What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we go. The Last Kingdom, episode number 3, season 1. And I'm really digging the foundation so far. I really like these characters. We got a lot of Alfred in the last episode.
Yes.
I'm really digging him in this version. I really like the way he kind of approaches things, the way he talks about things. It's almost like romantic to a level, to where he has a vision for like one kingdom, one king under everybody in England. And I just really like so far really all the characters that we've had the chance to meet.
Yes.
I feel like I've really kind of connected with them already, like through 2 episodes. It's really interesting. But Uhtred is definitely a really interesting character.
Yeah.
This dude is kind of stubborn. He kind of has his own way of doing things. He feels very green, though, at the same time, in terms of like leadership and fighting and stuff.
Well, yeah.
He's young.
I can see that.
So it's going to be interesting to see how he develops. This obviously going to be a relationship with Alfred. I mean, currently he and what's her name, Brida, are in a cage right now because he's kind of stuck in the middle between the Saxons and the Danes, where like no side really can trust what he has to say.
Well, or wants him, I guess I should say.
Yeah, but he kind of laid out this whole plan about what the Danes are doing, so they took his word but then locked him up.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're gonna test to see this, and like the episode ended on a hanger where feels like there's gonna be a big battle. But they kind of pursued what he said, but just as like precautionary, like, we're gonna lock you up, put you in a cage dangling above everybody.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, I'm still a little like not yet like completely enthralled in the characters. I know it will happen because it happens with every show that we watch, but yes.
I'm digging it. I'm liking the characters. I'm liking the story so far. Like, Uhtred's got, like, he's in a really tough spot because he's owed technically this one thing, but his uncle kind of took over and set up a plan once his brother was killed, who was the king, and that was Uhtred's dad, and the whole thing kind of played out to where it's like, oh, eliminate the kid once the dad dies, like...
Fucked up.
He basically
so fucked up.
He took off and then came back to let basically like, hey, I'm coming back for what's rightfully mine. And now he's with the Saxons, which I think is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be a successful situation. I think they're probably going to win this battle. I mean, if they don't win the battle, I still think you trust him because he gave you proper information.
Yeah.
Because he set them up to be in the high ground. Kind of everything that he basically said is played out as of what we quickly saw in the end of the last episode. But he's got a new sword too, which is super dope. It will definitely kill, as we got to see. Super cool look. I like the way he made the handle, and like the blade looks super cool. Dope sword. I hope he has it for a very long time. But yeah, episode 1 and 2, I very much have dug it. I like the action. I like the visuals. I like the story, the characters.
The shit with Abba, hello.
Well, this dude...
with the arrows? Holy shit.
Yeah, that whole scene was just absolutely insane. And he's a total wild card type of situation because it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of rhyme or reason to his decision making.
Totally Floki right there.
Yeah, because he's taking all the advice that he can from the gods, and it's like in his head, and he's kind of delivering those messages. So this dude, super wild card, very interesting character already.
I shouldn't compare him to Floki because the Floki that we know, he was kind of a good dude.
I mean, but just in a sense of kind of out there.
Wild.
Like, he's just a little out there. So... yeah, I think it's been a great foundation that's been built for these first 2 episodes. I'm very intrigued to see where it goes and to see how... I think it's pretty clear that Uhtred's going to get on their good side. I'm just wondering to see exactly how that's going to play out and where that leads and how important and valuable this dude becomes to the Saxons and to Alfred and what kind of relationship they end up building. Because I think it's going to happen, so...
Uba, our kitty, has also decided to chime in, if you just heard that right now.
Uba, the Viking kitty.
Yeah.
So... very much looking forward to episode 3. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
I have to speak, Lord. The axe cut deep. Even a king couldn't survive that.
We shall pray and we shall see.
Oh. Uh-oh. That didn't sound like a good thing. He has a little something happening right here.
I guess we're not getting the battle. Just the aftermath.
I guess.
I brought you food and ale. And more importantly, good news.
Alfred is dead?
The opposite. He is alive and he is victorious.
Oh.
Defeated the Danes.
Why is this good news?
Alfred acted upon your advice. You share in his glory.
Then why is he caged?
caged and left to shit in the corner.
Can she not hold her tongue for just one moment?
No, she cannot. I don't want it. I want these Uhtred until I'm set free.
Only Alfred can order your release. I will speak with him. You should spend this time, girl, to contemplate your improvement.
I will use this time to curse you.
She's real sassy.
He will send for you when he has stripped the mud and blood from his mail.
We will give thanks to Odin for our deliverance.
Alright, so that's not exactly the response I was expecting, to be honest.
Do it again and I will cut you prick to throat.
Yeah. I mean, I understand being mad about getting locked up, but I thought they would
Yeah, be happy that, like, their plan worked.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a moment to discuss the Elderman Uhtred.
Father, forgive me, but my lord is in need of rest.
You would think they'd be quick to, like, I don't know, reward him, maybe?
Maybe not
victory?
quick for it. I don't think they'd be quick to do anything.
His advice got them a win.
I know that.
The crown is mine, my birthright. You disagree?
The argument against will be that you are young, Lord.
I am my father's heir.
Yeah, it's going to Alfred, though. Sorry, bud.
Perhaps you should speak to the king directly.
Your counsel will not be forgotten, young Otter.
Thank you, Lord.
This feels like it's going to be a sticky situation.
Yeah. I feel like that was kind of a setup a little bit.
You went into battle without me. Why was that?
It will not happen again.
No, it will not happen again, because you have lost half your men.
We killed our king, Uhtred.
You want to become king of Wessex.
Without the king, there is no hope.
Apologize for Uba going nuts
He's
over
so
here.
wild.
If you hear him making noises.
I won't become a Saxon woman. I won't work the fields till I drop and cook.
It won't come to that.
That won't be my life.
Alfred can help us.
He has used you.
And now he owes me.
Good morning.
Is she taking a full-on Ouch.
Open the door, I wish to see my father. Open the door, or I'll have your balls for slingshot.
That's exactly the kind of person I want as king.
The king is dead.
Why was I not called? I should have been at his side.
You could not be found.
I was sleeping in my chamber.
Nope, you weren't.
Oh, you were sleeping with a piggy.
Before he passed, the king named me as heir to the throne. That's what he told me. It's the truth. His last command.
You think anyone's gonna believe you?
Although each person here and more heard your father bequeath his crown to Alfred.
He must have been delirious.
On which occasion?
I am the son of the king. Do your duty.
I think not letting you be king would be doing your duty.
Mm.
He feels like a very dangerous person in control.
Please accept my apology for the delay in your release. I had other matters to attend. I am indebted. Is my apology enough?
It's not, Lord.
What Uhtred means is that it is not necessary.
I wish to be seen as an elderman. I brought you here solely to convey my thanks, but we shall talk further at some point.
The king is dead. My first act as king will be to offer the Danes a peace.
They will think you spying
You do not speak to a future king in that manner.
He's not my lord, and he won't be my king.
Uhtred's path is Uhtred's business, not that of a priest.
Forgive me, Lord. I must leave. Pray for strength and to expunge these unholy thoughts that fill my mind.
Oh, I don't like he wants to have words and or fists with her.
Excuse me, my lord. I am on an errand to my lord Alfred.
The milk is for Alfred.
It is.
Ah, fucker.
Yeah, this dude's gonna be a problem. Oh, maybe not.
Out of respect for the late king, Alfred wishes no harm to be done to a hair of your ugly head.
My head is not ugly. I am the king's son.
Wessex cannot afford division, nor can it afford the ramblings of an idiot child, noble or otherwise.
See to it. May I make him docile, Lord?
I wish you would.
Oh, shit. Ha! Bye. Good night.
Yeah, eliminate the problem before it becomes a problem.
You will take a message to Guthrum, to the Danes. You will invite them to negotiate.
If it is a messenger you require, Lord, there were plenty within the palace
It is
grounds.
not a messenger I require, it is a representative. You will speak for me.
Can we trust this dude?
Then I shall gladly be your representative, Lord.
Thank
you. You stand as everything that is precious. You are Wessex, England. Always to be cherished, never to be violated. Who is it?
He's always getting interrupted.
I am tired of milk and apples. I need meat.
But you are a martyr, my lord, to meet.
My lord needs feeding.
We shall pray together, my lord, for strength.
Why does it have to be a sin?
Already it is a burden.
What is with meat?
Seems never to be about what I...
A moment.
Yes, lord?
Uhtred may well have a use. This Brida, she's what to him?
I would say a hindrance, lord.
A wife?
A hindrance. Wow.
She's the devil on his shoulder, I fear.
Well, just because she speaks up doesn't mean she's the devil.
Word. Thank you.
I mean, she is feisty.
She is feisty. She's spicy.
I carry a message from King Alfred.
Who is King Alfred?
King of Wessex. He invites the Earl Guthrum to negotiate a peace. You are Guthrum.
Tell King Alfred that Guthrum accepts his invitation.
I'll pass on your message, Lord.
This horse belongs to me now.
Alfred is keen to find a use for you.
Alfred means nothing to me but a path to take back what's rightfully mine. My land, my wealth, and my title.
He'll see right through you.
He will see what I allow him to see.
You're much like your father, and he was both.
You're Alfred's priest now, Beoka.
You looking for company, girl?
I prefer the company of the gods to stupid men.
What was that? What did he just...
I don't know.
Oh, wait. That was the sun. Is she making poison? Those are mushrooms.
Or is she just making a party drink?
A hallucinogen?
Take herself out of this current reality for a minute.
Oh, maybe that's it. She's seeing visions? Was that her with Ragnar? The young Ragnar. The son
And
of
Uhtred
Ragnar.
was with their child?
Good morning, Uhtred.
Morning, Lord.
I feel like Odar, it feels like he's getting shit on.
Young Odda, have you
Sorry.
offered your apologies to Uhtred?
My sincere apologies. You spoke the truth.
A small bow, perhaps?
He's definitely getting put in his place, it seems like.
Constantly.
My nephew, Ethelwald, the king's son, he is young, but sees himself as the rightful heir.
Should kill him, Lord.
You think like a Dane, Uhtred. If I kill Ethelwald, I'm admitting he has legitimate claim to the throne, which he does not.
I am an alderman.
Without even a goat to your name, never mind the land to grace.
I'm an alderman by birth.
Would you perhaps consider becoming an alderman by marriage?
Oh.
I know of a marriage that would bring you land and title.
I have no need of a wife, Lord.
A woman helps you grow.
Grow old.
Grow roots, and that is what you are missing.
Grow old. Rude.
Would show your commitment.
Everything that I have has been taken from me. I need title. I need to make my wealth.
Are you offering me your sword, or are you selling me your sword? To become an alderman, you must possess land. That is the law. However, stand at my side during the negotiations ahead. Help me read my enemy, and in return, we shall talk further of wealth and reward.
Alfred's smart.
He's such a punk.
Yeah. Water.
Those damn hangovers, man. Or she's pregnant.
Where we find ourselves is fate, the work of the three spinners. They sit deep in this earth beneath us, and they've brought us here.
We should go anywhere.
Why?
Escape. Safety. I saw Ragnar's ship.
Past.
No, Wind Viper.
Young Ragnar.
I was there on the ship. I saw it. I want to leave here. Come with me.
I've given a promise to Alfred.
Is she gonna leave him?
I feel like she thinks that she has to.
We cannot wander the country and do nothing. I trust Father Beocca, and Beocca is his priest.
I said leave me. You were not on the ship with me.
Oh, I thought he was.
She's lying right now.
He was on the ship, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I felt like he was on the ship with like a young girl, like a daughter type of thing.
Yeah, or, I mean, it could be...
Could she be pregnant, like you...
maybe. Or she's hungover from that trip.
Or both.
Or that.
So, what do we know of this Alfred?
That he's sickly, he's weak, he wants to negotiate.
So, what does it say?
Negotiation.
We will take his silver and his land.
And if he refuses?
He will never refuse. He wants to live, and he wants to be called king.
Allow this anointing of Alfred to enable your will.
Viva Rex Alfred! Viva Rex Alfred!
Are they making up right now?
Feels like it. Interesting timing.
I can't imagine a time without you.
So she's staying?
It is Guthrum.
You can see a bone in his hair. It's his mother's rib.
Oh my god.
How endearing. And the others?
It's Ubba, the big man.
The chieftain Ubba is with them.
Don't mess with Ubba.
This is good.
I feel like Ubba being there is not good.
I feel like that's what Uhtred thinks. Like, how is this fucking good, dude? How is this
He was
good?
always told never to cross him.
Right?
Dude really has his mother's rib.
If you want peace, you have to pay.
And you are the Earl Ubba. Welcome.
Speak.
In exchange for an agreed amount of grain, livestock, and silver, I propose that you and your ships return to London and remain there. Wessex is Saxon, and as such, out of bounds to all Danes.
We'll not be leaving Wessex. We only just arrived.
Then you will starve.
Oh, shit.
You have little food, no shelter, and a weakened army.
Why seek peace?
It is the Christian in me, the will of my God.
Oh, I'll let no talk of gods.
God, there is only one.
Horses, silver, and land. I will not talk of land.
What do they write?
They write what we speak.
Then may I say ass, tits, hump, and turd?
So immature.
I'm waiting to hear the terms of your surrender.
You will be paid for your return to London. There are no more terms.
We will raid, we will kill.
And you will lose yet more men. Your surviving warriors may look to find a new lord.
His head, and you can have your peace. Him. A traitor.
Oh, shit.
Nothing to say.
I'll speak to young Ragnar. No other Dane has my respect.
His head for peace.
You want Uhtred here for peace. No silver, no grain, no horses.
We want silver and the traitor's head.
These are the terms. And you, Alfred, you may remain king, but we will occupy all of the Saxon forts.
How many have you taken to date? Father, how many have they taken to date?
None, Lord. We can take all fortresses at any time. We have taken the whole of England.
This negotiation is not going well.
Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't.
I am prepared to return to the sword. We outnumber you, we are many, and we are dangerous, but I would prefer to establish a peace.
It upsets Ubba.
But I will pay you well.
Well, Uhtred being there is firing him up a lot.
It is I who is seeking an end to the fighting. That is what will be written.
He's good. He got, like, so under their skin.
Yeah.
Like...
Yes, that's what I mean, like... Good and... Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't have really expected them to be like, okay, cool, sure,
Yeah.
we'll do exactly...
Right on top of that, Rose.
We'll do exactly what you ask. In exchange for all of that, we'll never come back here. We'll go somewhere else.
I would never have given you up to Ubba, but the
Thought did cross your mind, Lord.
I would like you to swear an oath, a year's service, during which time you will help my warriors understand that the heathens are but men. You shall have your own reward, Uhtred of Bebenberg.
It's a good name, by the way. Uhtred of Bebenberg. It's a good name. He's thinking now, huh?
She's gonna be pissed.
Maybe a year's not so bad.
I don't think
a year's better than forever.
She doesn't want to stay though.
No.
She wants to get the fuck out of there.
But a year's not forever. I mean, it could be the
Next winter.
It could be the rest of your life because if you die.
We're supposed to be celebrating a peace. Do we have to talk of fighting?
We do, my dear, because the peace will not last.
It'll take them at least a year before they can gather a second great army.
Is there any meat here? Should she even be here?
Brida's my guest.
You should have taken up the king's offer of a wife, a lady.
That was offensive to her, I think. Is this like Lent or whatever? They can't have meat?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I would like to know why some of them make their own teeth into points.
They do that.
If they can inflict such pain on themselves, think what they might do to a Saxon.
We will understand them more by the day.
Oh, the stairs.
There's so much fighting going on right there. They do not like each other.
Fear can be expelled with knowledge, regardless how sharp their teeth.
I like Alfred. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's approaching this exactly the way he needs to.
Right.
He didn't eat tonight.
I'd only throw it up. A year.
Watch that hair and open flame, dude.
We fight.
That's tough.
Where is she? I haven't had her all morning.
She'll not be far.
Well, we're about to leave.
I can see.
Uhtred kind of keeps getting punked for his age. I wonder how old he's supposed to be. Like early 20s? Oh, shit.
No. Is she having a miscarriage?
Shit.
Brida?
Almost a child.
You knew that you were carrying. You didn't see it in your dreams when you drank the mushroom ale. I'll bury it.
We'll bury it. It's a sign of a passing.
Yeah, she's going through it.
She is.
Look them in the eye.
Closer together, unbreakable.
Are we ready?
And together!
Oh, fuckers. Oh, hi. Oob.
They're our defense and our weapon. We knock them off their feet. We're a war!
Oob. Oob.
Who's watching them?
Before the two walls meet, the first three rows of men act together to create a tall shield wall.
I like it, Arsling. I do. Now kill that bastard!
Oh, fuckers.
What the hell, dude? Oh, shit. Carrying around Earl Ragnar's hidden stash.
Belongs to Lord Ragnar, the Fearless. You will do well to leave me alone.
Are you Brida?
Who asks?
I think that's who was watching.
Yeah.
May I sit with you?
Oh, you may not. Do the monks know you're missing?
Oh, shit.
Uhtred, this is Ethelwald, another Arsling.
Nephew of the king.
No, I am not the nephew of the king. I am the king.
I thought he got sent away.
Pretend in every bastard pit. Alfred was caught humping a nun once. What I ought to do is slit his gizzard.
Say that to anyone but me, boy, and you'll be hanged.
You are hurting royalty.
God. This child.
He is very annoying.
We'll give the silver to young Ragnar.
He's here. We can tell him the truth. And we can join Ragnar and his men.
Shit. That's gonna create a predicament. What is young Ragnar's intentions going to be?
You owe Alfred nothing. To him, your word means nothing. You're a pagan.
I mean, it's practically brother, right? Young Ragnar?
Yeah.
Did you kill my father?
You need to ask.
Did you kill my family?
He didn't.
I'm speaking. I won't ask a second time.
You literally just did 2 times.
If you believe that I would kill our father and our family, take your revenge.
I knew it. To be sure, I knew it.
Who's that Sven asshole?
We have Ragnar's wealth. We kept it for you.
I've seen this moment in my dreams so many times.
Aww.
I've sworn to Alfred.
It means nothing.
Means something.
Well, if you have sworn, then you must keep your word.
I'm grateful Ragnar understands a word.
I need this revenge like I need water.
When the time is right, I swear I'll be with you.
I know.
I really like Ragnar. He's a good dude.
I can't believe I'm about to let you go. Be happy.
This is tough.
It is. Oh, maybe he wasn't on the Vision. I need to rewatch the Vision, man. I thought that was him.
I take it she has gone then. I'm guessing that it's Alfred that kept you here.
I sold myself for a male coat and helmet.
That's what we do. We sell ourselves. This year, what you're giving to Alfred is not about a male coat. It's about you. The bastard thinks, didn't I say? He wants more than a year's service. He wants you to help take back England. All of England. Of course, when the year's up, you could go back to the Danes. That would at least give me the chance to kill you. But what would you be?
I think he likes it.
Who would you be?
Like, buddies. You know?
I think he
Uhtred
sees...
taught him some stuff in battle. Yeah.
I think he sees a lot in him. I think potential is a really strong word to use to describe Uhtred.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think people see his potential in what he can offer and what he could bring, what he could grow into. I really liked that moment with young Ragnar. The fact that he had to ask, like if he killed his father. You have to ask that. But then the fact that Uhtred didn't even really answer was like, if you have to ask, then take your revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew, he's like, I knew that you didn't do it. I knew. Yeah, I really liked that moment. I thought that was a really powerful, pretty emotional type of moment right there. And the fact that even Ragnar was like, yeah, I know. When it's time for you to come hang out and be with me, you'll come.
Yeah.
I understand what you have to deal with here. I get it. But I definitely need to go back and watch that Vision too.
Yeah.
Because I totally felt like that was Uhtred at the front of the ship. With like a daughter.
A child.
So maybe obviously the visions aren't.
Or is she lying? Or is she just lying to save his mental?
Or just the visions don't come true because she lost the baby. I feel like that was a child with him in the vision. So maybe things don't always come true from the visions. Maybe she was shown something, a potential outcome, and that outcome didn't play out. So, I don't know.
But I don't know. I feel like she's trying to push him away, I guess.
I mean...
But also... maybe not push him away.
I think she sees what he has to accomplish, and she doesn't want to leave him, but she doesn't want to stay there.
Right.
She doesn't want to participate in this. She wants to go off.
She's trying to get him to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was a little bit of a slower episode. I feel like that was a lot of kind of foundation building, kind of setting the stage potentially for what's coming.
Right.
I thought the Alfred meeting was really interesting because he was in like a really strong position of dominance.
Right.
Where he was cool and calm and everyone else was a little bit more on edge a little more reactionary.
I kind of
obviously
love
Ubba was definitely like, he really showed his hand about his frustrations. And
but I love the part where like they're gonna write down everything that happens. Bitch, you're not getting mentioned like that. Not the way you want.
Yeah.
Not the way you want. See, I asked for peace. Y'all trying to get all crazy.
I think that was... I'm really... Like, through these 2 episodes that we've met Alfred, I'm really liking his character. I really like the way he approaches things. I really like the whole idea that the way people talk about him even is like, oh, he's a savage, but he thinks unlike us kind of thing. I think that's really cool. And... just the way he approached that whole negotiation, I thought was just perfect. Mm-hmm. Because he revealed nothing in terms of what he's feeling, but he got all the emotion out of them.
Yes.
And all the reaction out of them, and kind of totally put them in their place. It was like, look, you don't have the means to fight us right now.
Yeah.
And when Ubba was like, we'll take all these he's like, how many have you actually taken? None? Okay.
Good luck with that.
And he's like, we'll take them all. So, like, he's essentially, like, calling their bluff in their face, which I think was really interesting.
And also, you're going to starve because you're not going to be able to get any food from anyone anywhere.
I thought he laid out a really, really smart plan to deal with them. And it clearly worked. And now he's just the fact that the other thing I really love about Uhtred is just this loyalty that he has. He's like, I gave Alfred my word, I'm going to stick to that.
Yeah, I like
even though, like, his family is now there and they just left. Like, that's a really difficult decision to make. But he kind of got Ragnar's blessing, which I think helped a lot. I mean, obviously the whole situation with Brida is really tough because they're really close, and the fact that she lost a baby is just unimaginable, and that whole situation, the way it's playing out. Again, I've said it already. I think it's super obvious and very clear that Uhtred's going to be very important to Alfred. And I don't know what that dude's name is at the end there, but he was like, yeah, this is going to be longer than a year. He's going to want you for more. He wants you to help take over and accomplish his entire plan for England and creating the one kingdom and one king and all that. This is going to be longer than that. Mm-hmm. So it feels like that was pretty obvious. And I think his value and importance is going to be huge. And the fact that they're learning things from him with strategy and how to approach the Danes and all of that stuff, I think it's going to be really important. It's essentially having literally one of them on your side giving like the entire playbook and knowing what they're going to do, how they're going to approach it, how they're going to attack and all that stuff. So
correct.
I think he's going to be really valuable. So
yeah, I agree.
I'm going to keep saying it until I guess I get tired of saying it. But 3 episodes, I like the foundation. I like the story that's being built. Again, this was a little bit slower. There wasn't a whole lot of action in this one.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's building to a bigger story, which they got a lot. I feel like there's a lot of world and character building to kind of lay out here to this point, because now that maybe Brida's out of the picture, maybe Uhtred could like focus more on what maybe Alfred needs and what he needs to do to accomplish that stuff. And
do you think he's going to take a wife now? Maybe not right away.
Maybe. I mean, I see his reasoning behind not doing it, but then I see a reasoning behind that he should. If he really wants to be recognized by them and be a true Saxon, like take on the wife, join basically the group. We'll see. I don't know if
Don't do it.
I could see him doing it just to be welcomed and kind of embraced more.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. What do you think?
Don't do it.
You don't think he'll do it?
No.
You think he'll do it?
I don't know if he'll do it. I'm just telling him, don't do it.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how much he kind of commits to this life and jumps in all the way into this, and see how much he does commit and give to Alfred and the cause. So,
yeah.
Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, another good episode. Very much enjoying this show. You guys leave your comments down below. We'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.